This week, we're giving away a Go Treads bag with one of our Brog logo patches. Stick around to the end of the episode to figure out how this bag can be yours for the low, low cost of free.
Free.
What's
up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm CT.
I'm Dean.
This is Sasquatch. Joining us in the studio today. So, this past week, we released the side-by-side storage video two-parter. Part 2. If you haven't seen that, we designed and built some stuff around a Can-Am side-by-side, but we're also interested if you have like a different side-by-side, like a Razor or something. Let us know in the comments down below what you guys would like to see us make. So if you haven't checked out that video, link to that down below, and let us know if there's any of the random stuff we designed and all the ideas we came up with. If there's something you want to see us make, let us know.
And now to my favorite part of the show, event news. Coming up in June, on the 11th to the 13th, we have the Bantam Jeep Heritage Festival in Butler, PA. That is the birthplace of the Jeep. That same weekend, on Saturday, June 12th, we have the Virginia Four-Wheel Drive Association trail cleanup on Bald Mountain Jeep Trail near Staunton, Virginia. Done that. That's actually really fun time. Adventure Van Expo, June 19th to 20th in Mount Hood, Oregon. That's always a fun event. There's a whole series, so there's a bunch of other Adventure Van Expos spread around. Outside Adventure Expo, June 25th to 27th in Salt Lake City, Utah. I will be at that event. Irony, I'm flying out to talk about overlanding. New event.
Should we get the blinky lights or no?
No.
Okay.
All right. So new event sent to us by one of our regular viewers. We have the Great Lakes Jeep Jam. That is July 15th to the 18th in Erie, Pennsylvania, up there on the fairgrounds.
Amphibious Jeeps only. It's on a lake.
Bring your snorkel and your swimmies. That's a fun event. I've never been to that one. I've had friends that go to that one, but it's a good event. Lastly, the Rooftop Tent Rally reminder. Save the dates, October 15th to the 17th. Registration will be Monday, August 2nd. We still don't know 100% for sure, but like as far as the needle leans, we're leaning towards basically being wide open right now. So it'll be back to the way it was the third year. I don't know if there'll be any other restrictions on like vendor area layout, but I don't think that's going to affect the number of registrants, but don't quote me on that. Don't hold me to that. I just have to say, like, if the needle's leaning a certain way, we're leaning towards wide open registration at this point. So we hopefully won't have any limitations like we had last year.
And then also, in the vein of no promises, but it's in the works, we are looking at the idea of doing a flea market this year. So we haven't figured out a date yet, but we are working on it and we're trying.
Most likely in the fall, traditionally when we have it. So basically we won't have a rescheduled flea market from last year this spring, obviously, because spring is come and gone. We're in the summer now. We're not doing one in the summer because it's entirely too hot. So we're just gonna kind of have to do the whole skip the 2020 flea market, put all of our eggs in the 2021 basket in the fall. Usually sometime in November. We're just not 100% sure on the date yet. But again, don't quote us, don't hold us to that. Stay tuned for more.
We're trying. If you know of any events upcoming, let us know so we can share that. If you just went to an event, send us pics and tell us about the adventure. We love to share it. All right, cool. Now, my favorite part of the show, where we get to read your comments. Now, last week, I had a question for you guys that I was genuinely interested in, which is, what is your essential technology that you take on overland trips? A lot of people said cell phones, so we kind of saw that coming, but here we go. So Ben Wood on Facebook said, my iPhone 12, and I was recently given a solar charger since there are no outlets in the trees.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not looking hard enough.
Reverse People on YouTube said, favorite tech on the trail, my Starlink internet setup, so I can shop for broad gear even when I'm off the grid. I am so jealous. Please bring your Starlink here to the shop.
We are trying to get Starlink here.
We have been on the waiting list. We put our deposit down right as soon as Starlink went available in this area, but I don't know what the issue is, but to my knowledge, nobody in this part of Virginia has it
6 degrees
yet.
of separation from Kevin Bacon. If you know the Musks, call them up and say, we need Starlink here at the Brog Shop. Okay,
yes,
great.
Please.
Humming Along on Instagram said, my Milwaukee tools M18 185 watt inverter. Now, I checked this out. I'd never seen this before. It's literally like a dream come true. You can take your Milwaukee drill batteries, click an AC inverter onto it. Super cool. Yeah. Construction for your day job, and then take your batteries camping. I mean, doesn't get any better than that. And then I can charge all of the stuff all weekend, no matter where I am, especially my kid's tablet when it needs a charge. Pretty cool.
Deb Stansberry on Facebook said, a Garmin Overlander and my cell with the Waze app. Oh yeah, cords for all. So she could really use the cord control.
Don Meredith on YouTube said, I always have a lithium-ion battery pack with me, planning on adding solar next.
Yeah, I always have a little. James Blake on YouTube said, I keep balanced static compass in my rig. I know it's not fancy tech, but it hasn't failed me yet. Back azimuth, it's the way. Hashtags. Yes, definitely old school tech, like a good compass. Never going to fail you, never going to run out of batteries.
Dave Weber on YouTube said, when I am on my trips doing citizen science on reptiles and amphibians, my must-haves are 3 obvious. Camera gear, cell phone, laptop. And the not-so-obvious are my mini handheld weather station, Kestrel, temperature gun, similar to the ones people have been pointing at your forehead all year long, and a handheld UV meter. On the topic of cable organizers, how about an SD memory card holder, like a mini map folio kind of idea, perhaps? Or maybe incorporated into a 4x8 storage bag or something. That's my 2 cents. Not a bad idea.
I tell you what, though, here's what I use. I use the little Pelican brand hard plastic folding SD card organizer in one of our little 4x8 pouches, or the 4x6.5 console pouch. Like, it fits perfectly in there. That's my vote. Like, we don't need to reinvent the wheel. Yeah. But that little Pelican case is
yeah, I use a plastic clippy case for SD cards and whatnot.
Yep. Family Jaunt on Instagram said, most important tech is my rechargeable fan. Vital to surviving these Florida summers. 100%. I have a little USB fan.
I have one too. These are no joke.
And an Anchor battery, and I can usually run the fan for like 2 nights before I need to recharge it again.
Yep.
But oh my God, those little USB fans, amazing.
Yeah. Somebody showed me one on Amazon, and it's a life changer. Dirt Road Destiny on YouTube said, definitely cameras, iPad, and phone. The most important things are the devices for the kids. To stop arguments and bickering on the boring paved road stretches. Oh, don't forget their headphones, so I don't have to listen to beeps and boops from their games. They've got this parenting thing figured out.
Keenan Mo on YouTube said, my go-to travel tech: 1, cell phone; 2, InReach Mini; 3, portable power pack; 4, Bluetooth speaker; 5, cord spaghetti with chargers. Little spaghetti plate emoji.
I can definitely relate. Lucas Antes on YouTube said, 2-way tie. My Android base head unit running Torque Pro paired with a Bluetooth OBD2 reader to better monitor my rig's state, or my solar rechargeable camp lanterns, because they last forever. They're bright, but they can be dimmed, and they pack down super small. And because I do not like single-use batteries, I don't need a lot of tech. But these 2 are hard to live without. Yeah, man, I hate single-use batteries.
I've been looking into those little OBD2 scanners too.
Yeah.
Big Dog Outdoors on YouTube said, a cell phone excluded, my iPad. I went solo camping at the gun range last weekend and brought my iPad to watch a movie. Nothing like a little bit of portable entertainment.
Yep. Grumpy's Journey on Instagram said, well, we have at a minimum 2 cell phones, iPad, laptop, a Spot Gen 4. He's also got the Milwaukee M18, LED lighting for our awning and tent, USB extensions for charging devices in our rooftop tent, cameras, and the list goes on. Hopefully, we will be heading out on the TAT soon.
Trans-America Trail.
Trans-America Trail.
So North Carolina, all the way up to the Pacific Northwest.
Wow.
Yeah, it's on my bucket list too.
And a wedding from 2 weeks ago, because again, we skipped a week.
Somebody went out of town.
Somebody went out of town. Yeah. Chosen at random by a computer scientist squirrel. is Grumpy's Journey on Instagram. So congratulations, you win the cord control and the utility pouch. Send us your details. We will send that out to you. So Dean, what are we giving away this week?
So this week we are going to give away one of our Go Treads bags. So this is designed to hold a pair of folding Go Tread brand traction mats. However, there are a lot of alternative uses for this bag. It's nice and long, and I've had customers buy this bag to put things like breaker bars, sledgehammers, torque wrenches, large other type things in here. So it's a nice little bag. It's made out of tarp, same material that we make our trash bags out of. So very,
it's
very
mud.
useful bag.
It is mud proof.
So even if you don't have Go Treads, it's a very useful bag. As you can see, it's pretty long. You know, decent size.
It's about 2.5 feet long, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So if you have Go Treads, or you're planning to get Go Treads, or you just need some heavy-duty storage in your vehicle. So Dean, how do people win?
So what we want to know is we're planning on doing a video, spoiler alert, we're planning on doing a video on recovery stuff. So we want to see what recovery gear you carry, bonus points if you show us pictures and describe the types of trips you go on. So we want to know what's in your recovery kit, bonus points for pictures, and let us know the type of trip you go on. Like, is it on-grid, off-grid, mixed? Is it long distance, short distance? Just more information, the better, because we might actually put it to use in the video in the future.
Yep.
So, Go Tread bag could be yours. Just got to answer, got to play along.
Yep.
That's how it works.
So, any and all recovery gear storage kit photos and comments will be entered to win. I think that's all the fun I have.
That's all I got.
I'm CT.
I'm Dean.
This is Sasquatch, and he will see you. Same Brog time.
Same Brog channel.
Woo!
Next week.